I wanted to ask about gay marriage, which I didn't think we properly duked out earlier. You may disagree, but I felt your argument for the secular side of opposing gay marriage was that you feel the state sort of advantages marriage because it's a useful thing for society. I find that very odd because I don't feel that that's why we have rights and freedoms in society. If we're being utilitarian in the US, a lot of our rights make governance harder. So thinking of the First Amendment, that makes societal harmony a lot harder. The Second Amendment makes saving lives a lot harder. Shouldn't secular debate on gay marriage be focused mostly on the pursuit of happiness over what's useful?
So again, I'm going to hone in on the definition of rights in what you're saying. So when I say right to gay marriage, as I expressed earlier, I think that you have a right to go down to your local church and have anybody sign any document that you want. What you're actually talking about is a government benefit. When the government says that it sanctifies a marriage, that comes along with certain legal procedures. Otherwise, I don't think the government should be in the business at all. Let me make that clear. If it's just about getting a government piece of paper that says magically your marriage is now sanctified by a bunch of politicians, I don't give a shit about that at all. It makes no difference to me. I have two marriage documents in my possession. One is my religious marriage document, which I actually care about, and then I have the secular marriage document, which I don't even remember the date of and is buried somewhere in the garage. I don't care about it at all because I don't rely on the state to sanctify my personal relationships. And frankly, I think if you do rely on the state to sanctify your personal relationships, you need better relationships and you need better institutions. Again, politicians and bureaucrats giving you a piece of paper should not make you feel better about your relationship. The whole purpose of the debate over gay marriage should have been over whether certain forms of marriage are beneficial to the state or not, because it's about the benefits that accrue. I think that it actually morphed into something else because there was an attempt, I think, by some people to suggest that because the state hits a stamp on a piece of paper, this grants quote unquote moral credibility to the thing. I'm not in favor of the state being the arbiter of moral credibility on personal relationships in general. I don't think that that's the state's business. I do think that it's the state's business to incentivize or disincentivize particular types of behavior. And in this case, I don't think it's the state's business to disincentivize particular types of sexual relationship. But I do think that it's very much in the state's interest to incentivize particular types of familial relationships.